Last Tuesday, we talked about this overbought, and we could still hit the overbought and overthrow of the up channel. But last week we didn't inch up, and to hit that, in fact, we have a pullback for the S&P 500. That's expected, but how is the extent of the pullback compared to the past? Here, on here, and this just one bar. This pullback definitely classified as a change of character. First, we discuss about this change of character bar. This is the first spot, the first red flag that we spot a few weeks back. And this is the second red flag. This is a change of character wave. We anticipate this pullback because of the change of character bar, and this stop this immediate uptrend from going up, forming a range at the moment. This is the current range, but in terms of the long term, this is the long-term swing. This is still not finished yet. We got a pullback consolidation. When this range resolve itself out, then we still could see another push up. So far, in terms of the magnitude of the pullback, it's not that bearish. And in terms of the supply level, this supply is relatively low. It's relatively low compared to this supply, and compared to this supply, or even compared to here, this sort of the supply. This is still bullish pullback. If we compare the pullback, previous pullback started August here. A lot of the people think about this could be the end of the uptrend, and it could reverse. Many months back, during one or two of the session, we talk about these characteristics. We also determine these characteristics compared to the past of the characteristics of the down wave. This is very different. Even this kind of the characteristics of the pullback is bullish. Not to mention about right now, we're comparing this pullback to here. Whether you compare it with the magnitude, or whether you compare it to the supply level, this is bullish. So this is a good sign for the markets. Nikkei say yesterday bar shows sign of demand. Yeah, let's dive into some of the bars here. Last Tuesday, we were here. That's on Tuesday. Tuesday, we have a down move. The immediate support will be by this. This is the immediate support, but we see a spring right here, a temporary commitment. And if you look at the extent, it tested this acceleration bar to the upside. This is one of the important bar in this chart. This pullback come back to test this bar. Tested the bar and then got the demand. We have a reversal yesterday. If you recall my email I sent out to you yesterday, my email mentioned about this shortening of the trust to the downside. There is this trust to the downside is getting shorter and shorter. Previously, we have this progress to the downside and then getting shorter and shorter. This is a temporary go down and then close above. This is an update. The shortening of the trust to the downside and followed by yesterday bar. In my email yesterday, I talked about there could be an attempt to rally. This is the rally attempt, which was good, very vibrant. This is the stopping action bar, and this is the bar follow through to the upside. Yes, this is a sign of demand. If you look at the left-hand side of the chart, this is the bar that I talked about earlier on. This is an important bar because it break above an acceleration to the upside. There is a demand zone right here. This is the previous demand zone where there are a lot of the demand come in and then to surge to the upside. That's why it makes sense for the price to come to here to test it and found the support at the previous important bar right here. We see the stopping action and then we see a reversal bar to the upside. Today is a test. The market is yet to open, but during the London European session, this is a test. So if you look at the hourly bar, this is how a test look like. So we got a action, and then we have a test going on. The test come to this important bar as well. So it's testing this important bar. We can anticipate this is a support level. Whether we could see a reversal of the support level, the market need to prove to us. But this is a minor support level in the hourly time frame. That's the S&P 500. And in terms of the relatively short-term range, this is the range. We could see some choppy movement here. And if it could resolve itself out to push it up, then we could have a further upside target as well. Until we see the emergence of the high supply level, increasing of the supply, but so far this is still relatively healthy. Supply has been decreasing throughout, and this magnitude is not that threatening yet. Let's see if today we have a test and then to follow through to the upside or some more consolidation. Immediate term, we get the low form and then we should see an attempt to rally up until it finds some more supply level and to reverse. Let's see whether it will go all the way to test a swing high or it will have another test of this previous downswing. So far, the temporary low is formed here. We are in a relatively short term up right there, but this is a trading range that we'll be paying attention to. In terms of the medium term, we also talk about a potential breakdown of this level and then go back to fill the gap. There's a gap right there, and then to test the middle part of the up channel. Even if it does this is still bullish. There's nothing to be scared of. It's a healthy pullback. Under the most bullish scenario, which is currently unfolding, this is the brief consolidation or shallow type of the consolidation that we would like to see. If we could do that, then we should have more upside targets and to move up soon. January started here. If this month we end slightly lower, it's still alright. As long as it's still forming a shallow type of the trading range, it's prepared for the next leg up. The supply level is relatively low. The magnitude of the pullback is still not threatening because it's still unfolding. We couldn't say for sure that it wouldn't go lower, but so far it still looks good, still bullish. If you want to catch my latest videos, click on the subscribe button and the bell right now so that you get instant notification once I upload my latest video. If you want to check out my online courses, go to tradeprecise.com to find out how to profit consistently from any market without using complex indicator or understanding any financial statement, no matter you are trading or investing.